So this is CoinMarketCap. This is where I go to check the prices of the cryptocurrencies. A couple times a day, I specifically look at Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin. They're the blue chips that I like. They're the safest ones to get involved with, and they do offer some great rewards. We've had a bit of a drop in the price in the last few minutes, which is great. Only a couple of hours ago, we're sitting over at $71,000, but that'll be reflected in my PowerPoint that I do soon. So we will talk about that. So I highly recommend, if you're interested in crypto, making sure you look at that, understand what all this picture means. At the moment, there's 8,500 cryptocurrencies on this particular register of different cryptocurrencies. To get onto this list here, you need to be listed on 3 exchanges. Now, there are many, many thousands and tens of thousands more cryptocurrencies in the world. A lot of the network marketed ones will never get onto this list because they won't get listed on external exchanges. So that is a big issue for people that are involved with network marketing and cryptocurrency. So this is the list that I look at. These are the ones that I track down. And as you can see, there's hundreds here. But we were about 58 to 61th coin was $1 billion only a few weeks ago. So now we're really starting to move the market. The numbers are getting astronomical. We're over $2 billion now, which I'll talk about during my PowerPoint as well. So I'll just pop into a quick PowerPoint and just run through the information that we're going to be talking about tonight. So the introduction to cryptocurrency, just a standard presentation with a few extra notes here and there as the times change. Just gives you a broad overview of what's happening with cryptocurrency. You are talking to family, friends, and people you know about cryptocurrency. You're asking questions, and some of those questions you may not be able to answer. And I'm hoping tonight to, with the experience that I have, to help you answer those questions from a little bit more knowledge, and you can point them in the direction of how to actually learn more about cryptocurrency by elevating your knowledge. My name's Andrew Squalari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I'm a Dacxi customer, and I'm a Dacxi coin hodler. Now, that's a cryptocurrency term, means I hold Dacxi coin. I love adding value to the world. I love learning about lots of things in cryptocurrency and finance and tax, and I'll share that information as willingly and as freely as I can to everyone that is interested in learning. And tonight I'm going to go through that information with you. Now, it's a financial disclaimer. I'm not a financial trading or any other side of advice. I just share with me the information that I've gained over the last 5 years of being involved with cryptocurrency. I do heavily suggest that you go see a financial advisor and an accountant. You are now looking at cryptocurrency if you're not already involved, but you probably will be in the near future. I expect you to have a big tax problem. We are going to make some wealth, and using some strategies that I recommend, you're going to make some big wealth, and that wealth needs to be structured correctly so you minimize your tax. And the only way you're going to do that properly is by seeking correct financial and accounting advice to make sure that's done professionally and properly so you can minimize what you pay in tax. But if your financial advisor does not have cryptocurrency, you do not ask them what is a good coin or whether crypto is good or bad, because they don't know what you know. They haven't got time to learn what you know, and they're going to be giving you advice from the perspective of their past clients that have probably made some good mistakes or good decisions, and you're not going to get correct advice from them about what to buy, but they can certainly help you structure yourself correctly so that it minimizes your tax in the future. Now, we've all seen that what's happened in the world for the last sort of 30 years in Australia, especially since 1982 right up until 2020. We've had a great run of shares and property. Everyone can see that there's things that aren't quite adding up anymore. There's some shaky things in the share market. The housing market is really experiencing a huge boom, with a lot of people moving away from the larger centres of population, specifically in Victoria, moving up to Queensland. All the Queensland properties are really booming at the moment. I think we're up over 20% already in the last 12 months in Queensland. People are buying from Melbourne in the Gold Coast and Brisbane, and people are shuffling around and prices going up. But the jobs market is going to crash and burn because international tourists aren't coming back to the Queensland economy, and that's going to have a very big effect on property pricing as we move forward. The government can't keep up their quantitative easing programs, and definitely they are going to stop those quantitative easings. We see the JobKeeper stop back in March this year. That's going to stop totally. So the realities of how bad the economy is certainly going to be felt. And I think shares and property are certainly going to be at the top of their cycle right now. So you have to be looking at other areas. On top of all that, we've got bank deposits are at 0.1% in Australia. So you do have lots of money sitting in the bank in Australia. You're actually going backwards by having that money. And I think as negative interest rates hit in, which is going to happen in the next few months, more than likely, will be like Germany. So if you're a young person looking to buy a house and you qualify for a loan, the bank will actually pay you interest. In Germany, they pay you 1% to buy a house. And I think stuff like that will happen in Australia as well if the economy keeps on sinking into a depression like it is. So you have to ask yourself, with the areas of classic wealth creation really are very risky, crumbling, and changing dramatically, what are you going to do in 2021 differently? What are the things that you're going to be looking at, learning, and implementing in your financial structures to make sure you capitalize on this disruption? And this is a very big disruption. And like I've always said, the bigger the disruption, the bigger the opportunity. So we do have a very big opportunity. Let's talk a bit about this opportunity. There's three major questions you have to talk about right now. The number one question, have I really missed this cryptocurrency opportunity? Has it already passed me? Did I miss it? Is it too late to get involved? The second question, where's the safest place to store my cryptocurrency? We've all heard of the horror stories of people losing their Bitcoin, looking through dumps for hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency. Even the best techies now are losing their cryptocurrency. So where is the best place to store it for longevity so that we create a legacy? And the last one, what should I buy? Out of the 8,500 choices on CoinMarketCap, and like I said, there's probably another 100,000 coins out there on top of that that won't qualify to go on CoinMarketCap. What should you buy? We'll answer some of these questions in the following presentation. Now, at the moment, we're going through an adoption crypto boom. Adoption means everyone is going to get involved with cryptocurrency. That was a pretty bold statement a few years ago, and we were talking about this a few years ago, but now it's actually a reality. It's happening right now. What's happening now is institutional money managers have got involved with the industry back in 2019. The effect of the structures that they've put in place is really starting to hit the cryptocurrency space, and prices have really jumped up. And I have to correct this, it's not 60,000 now, it's close to $70,000 per Bitcoin. So this is a few weeks old. So big companies like BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, and the most important one for the media is MicroStrategies. I'll talk a bit about Michael Saylor and MicroStrategies later, but these big institutions have really pushed the Bitcoin price up and the blue chip prices up because they're the biggest, safest coins that these companies are allowed to buy into. The next big area is the consumer spending providers. And Visa, MasterCard, WeChat, Alipay, Square, and the big one, PayPal, have all entered into the marketplace now. So PayPal, when they got involved with cryptocurrency back in November of 2020, prices of Bitcoin went from 20,000 up to 55,000. So they really did rocket with the introduction of PayPal. So between PayPal, Grayscale, and MicroStrategies, prices have got, there's a lot of institutional support here. So the last wave back in 2019, when most people learned about cryptocurrency, there's no institutions involved back here, but now we have the largest institutions and the biggest companies involved with cryptocurrency now. So this rise is going to be sustained, it's going to be long, and it's going to be very large. So what we're seeing now is institutional FOMO. As a general rule, the general public are not excited about cryptocurrency. They're more scared. They think they've missed it and they don't know what to buy or where to buy it from. So they're still very scared, but the institutions have got companies like Fidelity, Grayscale, and MicroStrategies teaching their customers where and how to buy cryptocurrency, and the general public are missing out. So institutions are flooding money into the market now. So we're experiencing a lot of larger companies get involved with cryptocurrency now because there is a lot of sustained growth, and that growth is going to be very, very positive for the next few years. So just to talk a bit about Michael Saylor. So if you do want this YouTube, I'd highly recommend you search for Bitcoin for Corporations, MicroStrategies. Michael Saylor talks about some really good analogies around hedging your money against other devaluating currencies. So Michael held a conference recently, and a few weeks ago, he taught 7,000 CEOs how to structure their companies to actually accept, invest, and help their customers do the same thing. So 7,000 companies now have the playbook on how to create trusts and help their customers get involved with cryptocurrency. So that's not going to spike the price straight away, but that is a slow thing that's going to be introduced over the next 12 months, and the price of Bitcoin and Litecoin, Ethereum, and all the big blue chip coins are really going to rock in the next 12 months because of that one event that was posted a few weeks ago. On top of that, which made the price rocket, was Elon Musk. Elon Musk put $1.5 billion of his cash assets into Bitcoin just recently. And of course, the price of Bitcoin went from 39,000 up to where it sits now at $73,000 today, down to 69 at the moment. So the price of Bitcoin did hit an all-time high because Elon Musk said to go out, and I think Bitcoin's a good idea, so you should too. And in the last sort of 5 weeks since he's done that, he's made $1 billion. Last year was the first year Tesla made a profit, and in 1 month he's made more money, more profit from buying Bitcoin than he has with his company for the last probably 20 years has been running it. So a smart investor, a smart guy, and he believes in Bitcoin. So he's the richest guy in the world. So if I'm going to take advice off anyone, I'm going to take it off the richest guy in the world. So I've got some Bitcoin too. Now we're just going to talk about the cryptocurrency total market size, the market cap. So these numbers here were only a week ago. So we can see it was $1.9 trillion worth of market cap in Australian dollars, and the trading volume was just on $250 billion per day. So again, there was 8,487 different cryptocurrencies. So we go through to now, which is the 22nd of the 2nd. You've got $2.1 trillion. So it's jumped up $300 billion. And only 12 months ago, which I'll talk about soon, it was only $300 billion. So we have really rocked over the last couple of weeks. And the trading volume is around $200 billion today. So that's a lot of companies. Of course, we popped over 8,500 different cryptocurrencies. So this market cap and this volume is going up and up and up. And that's because there's many cryptocurrencies out there that are doing really good things and a lot of money is flowing into them. And that's affecting all the coin prices at the moment. So we're talking about the blue chip cryptocurrency. So this week, Bitcoin was at 71,000 just a couple of hours ago. So it went down 0.31, but up 20% for the week. So it's gone down to 69 today. So it's a bit volatile, but the trend is very positive. Of course, Ethereum sitting about $2,400 for the last few weeks, which is fantastic. Good to see some stability. And Litecoin had a really big move a few weeks ago and are sitting at $282. So up 10% for the week. So these prices, these are the coins that I look at all the time. They're the blue chips, and they're the ones that I like because they offer the most liquidity, and they're the safest performing asset that I can see in the world of cryptocurrency. So just talking about Bitcoin, only 3 months ago, one Bitcoin was $25,000, and now you can see it was 71 at 69 at the moment. So it's went up 183% in the last 3 months. So imagine if your bank account reflected that growth just in Bitcoin. So Ethereum, it went up 222% in the last 3 months. So again, pretty close to what Bitcoin's done, a bit more. Imagine if that was your bank account, went up over 222%. And the last one is Litecoin. It went up 150% over the last 3 months. So this is real money. This is money that you can liquidate on call, back in your bank account in Australia overnight, if not the same day. So this could have been you had you watched this webinar or got involved with crypto 3 months ago and purchased those blue chip coins. So let me talk a little bit about the Dacxi coin listing. So I love the exchange called Dacxi. They have an exchange coin on it. Last night I did a video all about the Dacxi coin. I just want to explain where we are, what's happened with the market over the last couple of years. So we had the institutional money managers get involved with cryptocurrency back in July 2019, and they really had a zero effect for quite a few months, and then they did have a big effect on the markets. So we had the consumer spending providers like PayPal get involved in November 2020. So of course the prices did spike up quite a bit from there. We're moving to institutional FOMO is where we are now. Companies like Tesla are telling people that putting in 1% of their cash reserves isn't enough. You need to put in more. Tesla put in 15%. So he certainly raised the benchmark for institutional investing. And we've got retail FOMO about to kick off. People are going to realize that, hey, these prices aren't crashing and burning. It's not going down. It's only getting more expensive. We better do something about it. We better get on the wave. We better jump in, even though they probably should have before, but the price is still going up. So they're still going to do well by getting involved right now. And the alt season, which is the most exciting part of cryptocurrency, is when people who have been involved with the industry for 1 month, 3 months, 3 years or longer start to liquidate some of their blue chip coins and move into the alternative coins. And one of the alternative coins I love to talk about most is the Dacxi coin. And we're going to be listing the coin on external exchanges the next 2 months, which is right at the beginning of this alt season. So a lot of people are going to like what we do. They're going to see the potential gains. They're going to move out of their blue chip coins over to the Dacxi coin, and that is going to drive that price up quite considerably through 2021 and beyond. Why I like the Dacxi ecosystem, it's crypto made easy. We have a security rating above none. Everyone is looking for a secure place to store their cryptocurrency. So we do have that A+ security rating. And the most important part of the Dacxi ecosystem, we have a wealth system that overcomes confidence usage. We help people become confident in cryptocurrency so that they don't make mistakes. They can pick good coins and bad coins. They can help people understand cryptocurrency from their own perspective, and they can get involved with the community and join webinars like this, ask questions, talk to real people on the ground that are heavily involved in cryptocurrency. That advice is free. We're a part of a community, and I do love the Dacxi community. The expansion of Dacxi this year and beyond is pretty phenomenal. We're going to have 100 different platforms: Dacxi Australia, Dacxi UK, France, Germany, Ireland, Vietnam, Japan. All these different countries are going to have their own independently operated and licensed exchange, all interlinked with the Dacxi coin, all offering crowd finance opportunities, and I'll talk about them in another webinar. But the Dacxi platform is a specialist, early stage or startup, tokenized investment platform. So that's the use case of the Dacxi coin, which is a very big problem in the world, is getting involved with startups, and Dacxi has solved that problem. So another webinar will explain that more to you. Now, like I said, Dacxi makes everything easy. So they have a wealth builder platform program, which is the blue chip coins, which is Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and some Dacxi coin, and you get a 10% extra allocation of Dacxi coin by buying this. So as soon as you buy the the blue chip bundle, this is the returns from the last 12 months. So the last 12 months, of course, the cash savings are down at 0.35%. The ASX only went up 0.89. Australian real estate 1.5. That was before it was January to February. Of course, they've moved up quite a bit in the last few months, but overall they're only up 1.5%. Gold went up 18%. Bitcoin itself went up 335%, which is fantastic. But the blue chip bundle went up 406%. Of course, in February, the prices have really rocked up, so that's even higher now. So had you built this pack, your bank account would have been 406% higher than what it was 12 months ago. The second program is our wealth protection program. So it's precious metals. A lot of people like to have precious metals. So you've got platinum, silver, and gold tokens. So these tokens represent ownership of platinum, silver, and gold. And of course, you get some Dacxi coin with that as well, with an extra 10% allocation. So that's real gold, silver, and platinum represented as a token, which is transferable for free on the Dacxi platform. Now, my personal favorite is the wealth transformation program, which is the DAC pack. So it's buying the exchange coin only. So if you buy the exchange coin only up until Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. So if you do buy this pack before Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. this week, you get 50% more coins in your account. So Wednesday this week, we have a price rise. So it makes a big difference if you buy the pack now before Wednesday, 10 a.m. So a $10,000 DAC pack will give you 263,000 Dacxi coins. And on Wednesday afternoon, you'll only get 196,000 coins. So it does make a big difference with the price rise. And of course, the other thing with it is this bonus that you receive will go from 50% to 40% from 10 a.m. on Wednesday the 24th. So important to make sure that if you want to get involved, make sure you get some compressed learning, and then look at that DAC pack, the precious metal bundle, or the wealth builder, purchasing whatever resonates with you. How would you buy? Someone has introduced you to cryptocurrency. That person may be on the Dacxi Exchange. They'll have a partner link. We have a 2-level partner program. You click on the link, you select which one of the programs you wish to buy, whether it's a blue chip bundle, a precious metal bundle, or a DAC pack. Click on the buy. You type in the amount of money that you actually want to purchase and what pack you want to buy. You click on the next button. You put the email address of you create an account. So you put the email address of the account that you want to open up, a 12-digit password, 1 capital, 1 number, 1 symbol. Do confirm. Make sure you read the terms and conditions. Don't mindlessly just tick that. So read the terms and conditions. If you've used someone's link that would already be put into this spot here, if it's blank, make sure you get back to the person that invited you to join the Dacxi platform and put their email address in there. Click the sign up button, go through and verify your account with your driver's license, making sure you put your address in there and your mobile phone number. Once Dacxi gets your money, you send your money to Dacxi, making sure you use the unique reference number. Dacxi will allocate the coins in the account, or they'll put the money into one of your Australian wallets in there, so you can actually buy your own coins through the buy sell option here. So congratulations, you've switched over your Aussie dollars that is going down in value and moved over to cryptocurrency. And at the moment, we've got a very good positive trend for growth. And congratulations, you've now switched over to cryptocurrency. Thanks for being open to learning, plan for the future, but you really need to take action now. This is happening right in front of you. This is something that you really need to look at more seriously. Go to Dacxi.com for more information. Go to the What We Do tab. There's a learn area in there that gives you some good videos about cryptocurrency. Subscribe and get notifications on the Dacxi Global YouTube channel, and find the Dacxi Global Facebook page and like that to get further information. Getting back to the person that introduced you to Dacxi, understand that this is a community exchange. People are here to help you understand crypto, and we're all like-minded, so it's a pretty cool community to get involved in. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to catching you on a further webinar into the future. Take care. Bye-bye.